Hi everyone, it's Bev DeBono with Tuesday's Tip. Today I wanted to show you a quick idea. The technique is called stretching your designer paper to make 2 pages and actually making a very fast page. So I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly. Let's just make sure and my thing is upside down. So I am going to flip it around. All right, let's try that. And I'll move this over. Here we go. Okay, all set. All right, so this is a really quick and easy page to make. And I'm just going to just put my camera up there just a little bit so that you can see this a little bit better. In the back, and this is going to be a very quick and easy page to do. Okay, so I got one nice designer paper, which I'm going to use this acorn paper. And for my background, I am using 2 solid cardstocks. Now it's important that we cut the designer paper in this order so that we have enough to make our 2 pages. Okay, and the other thing that I like to do is make sure with this is an overall pattern and also that there's a lot of contrast on the other side. So I'm going to start, my first 2 cuts are going to be at the 4-inch mark. And I need to do this 2 times. I'm using the straight blade. And I am cutting at the 4-inch mark 2 times. My next cut is going to be at the 1/4-inch mark 2 times. And the 1/4-inch mark is actually, this is my cut line, which is the number that's closest to the title here, Creative Memories. So my 1/4-inch mark is right at the edge of the gray strip. And I need 2 of those. I'm actually going to flip those over to the other side. That's what I'm going to use. Those are my 1/4-inch marks. Then I need 2 1/2-inch cuts. And the 1/2 inch is my very first line that's outside of my gray cutting mat. So I am doing the 1/2 inch. And another 1/2 inch. And then I'm doing 2 1-inch cuts. And now we are ready to assemble this. So out of that whole designer paper, all I have left is a 3/4-inch strip. And we're going to make 2 pages. So let's assemble our base first. With the designer paper, what I want to do with this 4-inch is put them one on top of the other like a book. So fold it like a book. You have the 2 designer papers facing each other. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my trimmer and I am going to put the tip of one at the cut line and then slowly move my papers together over. Just slide it so you have the top right on your cut line and the bottom point on your cut line. So we are cutting this at a diagonal. And you may have to just clip this point a little because it went a little past the cutting edge there. Okay, now we are ready to assemble. So let's take our base pages and we're going to take our designer paper and we're going to now put them so that they are going to overlap just like that. And we are ready to tape them down. Now what I like to do is use my repositionable tape on the points so that I get the points all the way down and that they don't pop up because they're very good points. So this is my first one. And it's that fall time of year. I'm in New Jersey and the leaves are all falling and the squirrels are out and the acorns. So this was kind of this page reminded me of the weather outside. But with Zoom and YouTube and all of that, we are all connected. In fact, I have a lot of team members on my team, Creative Memories team, that are actually across the United States. So it's really kind of fun. Okay, so now you see that it's coming together and all I'm doing is just taping this down with my repositionable tape. And like I said, I really want the tips down. And so I'm doing that. And another one with the tips down. You can do this with any paper. As you saw in the very beginning, I had a couple other examples to show you. So there you go. There's a nice, great top border. And we're not done with that. We're going to keep playing with that. And then what I want to do is for my base, I'm going to take the 1-inch strips and I'm going to use the green side. Okay, so I'm going to put tape on the designer side so that I have the green side. And I'm going to put this at about 1/4 inch from the bottom. So as long as my base cardstock is right on the bottom of my cutting mat, I can just lay my strip 1/4 inch from the bottom and it just goes. I'm going to use my regular tape on this one. And it just goes nice and even. So again, make sure it's straight on the bottom. And I use 2 cutting mats side by side. I find that this way I don't have to move my pages as I'm working on them. And I usually end up making double page spreads anyway. The 2 1/2-inch strips are now going to become accent pieces for this bottom here. It's going to go on top of the green. Let me move this up just a little bit more so you can see it a little bit better. Maybe I can flip this up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to use the acorn on the bottom, and now what I'm doing is I am putting that at the 1-inch mark on both sides. So a really quick and easy pattern, and one that, like I said, you can really stretch your designer paper, if you only had one sheet left and you wanted to do 2 pages. And then just another little accent, the 1/4-inch strips that we cut, I'm going to then just put that above this little other one that I just did, so that, and that's going to go at the 1.5-inch mark on both sides. So it just creates a nice base and a nice border. And what I've done is I have now just repeated that 1/4-inch spacing that's at the bottom. I've repeated that here as well, which does help as you're doing these. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of a sticker to this top portion. And I'm using Totally Tonal Autumn right now, and I'm going to just put the sticker from one edge. First, before I do that, I'm going to cut this in the middle, because by doing this on the diagonal, we have a bigger strip to work with. So I just am going to cover that up with, let me go this way. It's easier with the way the sticker's positioned. So you see it's a really nice little edging. And don't worry about that little piece there. We are going to make a little circle, and we're going to put some goodies in there. And these are just little leaves, all from the Totally Tonal Autumn pack. And I'm going to put this here. So yes, Creative Memories has been back in business now for several years, and we are doing some really great things with our scrapbook ideas, as you could see. Okay, so now I want to put a little accent here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 circles. I'm going to make a 2.5-inch circle to do my inner circle, and then a 3-inch circle to do my border around it. So I'm taking some papers that blend. So for my larger circle, I am doing a 3-inch circle, and I am using the largest circle from our template system, and I'm using the blue blade on the inside. Blue blade on the inside, and we are cutting a 3-inch circle. So these are going to go in the middle. And then the inner circle on the inside, what I'm going to do is do a 2.5-inch circle. And to do a 2.5-inch circle, I'm using the medium circle template, and I am going to do the red blade on the inside. The red blade on the inside. And sometimes it's nice to mix some patterns here and there. You see I have a little plaid pattern on top of a textured pattern. Okay, so a 2.5-inch circle is going to go inside the 3-inch circle. And now we are ready to tape them down. Oh, maybe I liked that side better. Oh well. Too late, I put tape on it. And this is going to go right at the 6-inch mark, right in the middle, and it's going to cover up our little hole there. And I'm doing exactly the same thing to the other side. And then to complete the page, what I'm going to do is, I've already punched out a couple leaves, but I am using the 5-leaf punch, the Creative Memories 5-leaf punch, which is really a beautiful punch. You could use this for spring leaves as well as autumn leaves, any kind of leaves. They're just really, it's a wonderful punch, very easy to use. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to attach my leaves to my, let's see, I think I want the red to the side. Let me see, I have red, green, and maybe the brown I'm going to do. And with the repositionable tape and using it on wax paper, very easy to, and I'm just making a little leaf cluster here. And I'm going to do another one on the other side with the same. And these papers were from the Croptoberfest, left over from the Croptoberfest papers. And we still have some of those, and I know a lot of advisors did Croptoberfest. I know mine, I finished mine already, but here's some fun. And then I'm putting a little acorn die cut. It says a little nutty, and I'm putting one on one side and one on the other. Okay, so that is a very quick and easy page, and really a great way to stretch your designer paper. And I have, this is the autumn little nuts, the acorns. Tell me which one you like best. I have the acorns. Then I have a fun Halloween. So you see, same idea, but it looks different each time. And then I have a really pretty, just a really pretty, like a classic, you could use for weddings or any type of really nice, nice formal events. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed today's tip. And please comment, let me know which layout you liked the best, and I hope to see you again soon. I have a YouTube channel. It's called Bev DeBono Designs, and you can follow me on YouTube. I have quite a few videos on there of some quick scrapbook layout techniques. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.